said after satsang, when you look into our eyes, why do I get so emotional? Why do my eyes fill with tears? So first of all, I would say, don't worry so much about the why. Here's why. Why is a question of the mind. And that pulls you out of the experience of the heart. Every moment that you're having an experience and the mind is wondering, oh, is this enlightenment? Oh, is this samadhi? Oh, this is meditation. Yeah, this is what... It pulls you out of it. The very moment that you're in the mind wondering what the experience you're having is, you've pulled yourself out of it. Regardless of what it was before the mind kicked in, it no longer is that once the mind kicks in. My favorite way of thinking about this is imagine that you're in the midst of a beautiful hug, okay? And just hugging someone you love so much. Now, you could either be in the hug, or you could be thinking about the hug. It's too tight, it's not tight enough, it's just perfectly tight. Oh, their arms are very soft, their arms are very hard, my arms are soft, my arms are hard, whatever it may be. Oh, I hope this hug never ends. Oh, I hope this hug ends soon. Either way, as you're thinking about it, you're not in it. And this is the dilemma in life. When we are in the midst of an actual experience that's touching us and transforming us, as our mind starts to think about it, we lose it. So, on the first level, if in that moment you find your eyes full of tears and your heart full of love, just let it be. Don't wonder, why am I crying? She's just looking at me. That doesn't make sense. Why am I crying? Why, when she looks at me, do I cry? Don't ask yourself that. Because the simple process of trying to figure it out pulls you out of the experience. However, my guess is that the reason that it brings about tears is because the act of being seen is very, very powerful. And it's something that most of us crave very deeply in our lives. We may have lots of friends, we may have lots of family members, we may have lots of loved ones and be surrounded by people. But that doesn't necessarily mean that we really feel seen. And when you do, that's a very powerful experience. And to feel seen and loved simultaneously is even more powerful, because for many of us there's a feeling of, if anyone knew how dark I really am, they wouldn't love me. If anyone knew who I really am deep inside, how angry, how full of ego, how jealous, how judgmental, how negative, how afraid, nobody would love me. And so a lot of us move through the world with a fear of being seen that coexists with this deep yearning to be seen. But we're afraid that if somebody actually sees us, we will lose them. And so to feel simultaneously seen and loved is a very, very powerful experience. And so that, it brings tears. Tears are not bad. Yes, of course, sometimes they come when we're in despair or pain. But they also come in joy. And they also come, I have found, in a third time, which is just in truth. There are times where it's neither about sadness nor joy, nor pain nor pleasure. It's just being in the presence of truth that makes us cry. And so to be in the presence of your own truth, even if you're only able to experience it through someone else's eyes, that because I am looking at you, you have an experience of your truth, that also brings tears. But tears are beautiful, so don't worry about tears. God gave us tear ducts for a reason. Surely it was to use them. If you think about every other part of our body that we've been given, it all has got some purpose, some use that we're supposed to use it. Same with tear ducts. So yeah, don't worry about tears.